everyone, welcome to this week's video. I hope you're all doing okay. So this week I'm doing a flip through of my 2022 Hobonichi Weeks. When I did my cousin video, a few people asked me to do my weeks as well, so that's what I'm doing. I also have my A6 here. I kind of abandoned this when I got my cousin, but I've been filling it in, like backfilling it. So I'll show you that too, but let's just put that to one side for now. Okay, so here is the weeks. I have the yellow, I don't remember what this colour is called. I got yellow for 2023 as well, because I don't know, the yellow was the best option in my opinion, for me anyway. So I thought I'd show you quickly some of the pens that I use for writing. I have my Muji gel pen 0.38. I think I said this in the cousin video as well, but I go through loads of those. And then I have two Kaweco Sports. The blue one is extra fine, and the this colour's like coconut, I think. That's fine. They both have brown ink in the moment, at the moment. Just because the fine had blue, and then the blue cartridge ran out, and for some reason I was visiting my parents and I only brought a brown cartridge. I don't know why. Anyway, it's a nice brown. It's just one of the Kaweco cartridges. And then this is like a bit of a new addition for me. This is a Pentel Energel Cleaner in the 0.4. I got this from Stationery Pal. I think it's like a limited edition colour for the body of the pen. I really like it. So we will definitely be buying refills for that. Oops, sorry about that. Focus. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I do all of my writing with in the weeks, and also in the A6 and the cousin actually. Okay, let's just start. So the stickers on the front, they're not actually stuck on. This one I had to like, it's a peel off sticker with no like proper backing. It was on a sheet, so I had to like cut around it. That's a pushing one, and this is from the Coffee Monsters Co. Yeah, they're not stuck on. I think they're just kind of placed and they kind of stick to the cover a little, so they stay in position. Okay, but inside the front cover I have some little bits of deco. I don't really pay that much attention to the inside of here. It's nice to see cute things, like I have this little picture of cat paws. But yeah, I don't know, I don't really like, this isn't a page that I like open up to look at really. Yeah, these are some dot stickers. I'll just keep those in there in case I need them. This is like a business card from Plan & Stow. This was a planner card from Plan & Stow. It says today is the day. I changed the position of it so you can't really see it, but yeah, it's cute. I got that in like an oopsie bag, and this was from the Coffee Monsters Co. I got this recently with my order from her birthday sale. Yeah, and then there's also a sticker on there that says, can you see it? It says try your best, which is cute. That's from Studio Fondue. And then inside the front cover I've got like my details. That's why I'm just putting my hand over, I forgot to cover them. Like a little key thing. I don't really use it because I know all of this stuff now. I've got this cute sticker. Oh yeah, this was a spring start. So I only really like came to the Hobonichis maybe like February time, just in time for the spring start actually, which is why this is also a spring start. Yeah, I'm so glad that I like discovered them. I feel like, I don't know, like it was something that I don't know, how do I say it? Like I really like, I'm glad that that I have these in my life. Kind of sounds weird, but yeah, anyway. So these pages I don't use. I think next year I said I will cover those up. Yeah, I kind of highlighted some birthdays, but just don't need those. So I'll show you this though. The Calendex page, I started using it as like a mood tracker with mild liners, but I also have habit trackers in the back, which I'll show you later. So that seemed a little bit redundant. I just thought it would have been nice to, I think I saw someone else doing this like color coded thing, and I thought it would have been nice to have like the whole year like full of color. Anyway, I abandoned that, and so I started doing a step tracker, which I've seen somebody else do, and I really like this. So this is how we'll carry through to next year. And I've drawn little boxes around like my highest step counts of the month. And because these were all recorded on my phone, I feel like I maybe go in like once a week to fill it out, because I can kind of backfill very easily, because it's all like, you know, in my phone. So yeah, that's that. The tabs, forgot to say, these are from Coffee Monsters Co. And I have a Hobonichi pencil board. Let's put that there. I'm really glad I got the pencil board, because with the gel pens with the fine point, I feel like I press quite hard and they like kind of transfer to the pages kind of below. So yeah, pencil board is like essential for me. Okay, so after this page you go into the calendars, the monthly calendars, sorry. I feel like I've found my stride with these. If I go through, you can kind of, oops, sticky. You can kind of see that like I get more into like decorating the spreads. Yeah, I feel like I didn't think that I was like a monthly calendar person, but then the thought of not having a monthly calendar is quite like, I wouldn't be able to manage without one. You can see, so this is last month, that's February. September, they keep getting more full. This is this month, which has kind of got some spooky type deco. Yeah, so I've been filling them up more and more, which is great. I think I really like this monthly overview. I think I could do like, I don't know, just kind of speculating. I could do, if I had a monthly calendar, I could then not have a weekly overview, because I could do like dailies. Yeah, anyway, it's just food for thought for future years. So that's November. I decorated it the other day, and then we haven't decorated anything else. I won't be using it to like the end of the planner, if that makes sense, because this goes through till March. Wait, let me see. No, sorry, yeah, yes. Okay, so it goes through to like the end of March, but the spring starts in March, so I won't be using this for 2023 basically, because I have the January start for next year. So yeah, anyway, I kind of knew that would maybe be the case if I really got into this, so yeah. The end of February, these first 2 weeks were back planned. I think I say so. Oh, my weeks arrived on this day, 9th of March. So I kind of back planned these because I had been using a different planner that was just not working for me. I'll show you. It was this High Tide. It's a really nice planner. See, I have used it, but anyway, it just wasn't what I wanted, and then I discovered Hobonichi and got completely obsessed. So yeah, I'll just go through. I was doing habit trackers in a moleskin notebook separate to the High Tide. So kind of for half of March I used the habit trackers on the weekly pages, and then for April, which was the first full month, I moved them to the grid pages at the back. But yeah, I love looking through this. I kind of feel like it's, don't know, it's nice to look back and see, like, I think this was my first order from the Coffee Monsters Co. that arrived in April, and that obsession started as well. So you can see I use these like kind of corner marker stickers from Plant and Stow to mark my work days. Sometimes it's, look there, sometimes it's a dot, but you know, whatever, those mark work days. I drew this line in. I saw Plans with Jay and Lindsay Scribbles use this, and I just really like that. So I kind of separate my days, or yeah, the days. It's kind of tasks, not tasks, events, I guess, like work or like appointments. I mean, I put an appointment there, but yeah. And then like just like little things I need to do during the day, or like memories and things. Yeah. And then on the opposite page, I have like a running to-do list. This week I wrote like kind of a little bit of a journal entry. I used to write like things I wanted to read, or like what I was reading that week. Here, I've done it there. But I've only just restarted doing that. I think I carried it through for a while, and then for some reason I just stopped doing it. But I'm doing it again for next week. I love this week. This tape looks so good with these stickers. So yeah, let's just have a little flick through. I love this week too. I think I used it's very busy, but I used a nice combination of washi tapes. Yeah. So some weeks are not as full as others. I lettered in here long weekend. My hand lettering is truly horrendous. Like, I feel like I have nice handwriting, but for some reason I just can't do the like brush pen thing. It's just not like my hand won't cooperate. So yeah, like this week was the week of just before my birthday. I don't know, I used these beautiful Megan Rhiannon stickers, and I really like the deco. I just didn't really use my planner this week. I don't know why. I think I worked 4 days in a row, and I think then I got the train up to my parents on that Friday, so I was just busy basically. This week I also didn't really use my planner. Looks like it was really hot. Maybe I was just fed up. I like this week I used a combination of brown and black ink, which I think looks cute. I know some people don't like that, but I like that. This week was really empty too. I think I was just busy. Step tracker I put in here, that was before I started doing it in the Calendex, and it looks cute. Maybe it looks cute, I don't know. This week, so empty. I think I went through like a bit of an off phase with this planner. Oh, also, you know why? This is the start of July, so I will have just started using my cousin. I think that's why these are so empty, because I was just really into the cousin and I just put everything in the cousin. This week's pretty empty as well. Also, that's partly because it was like ridiculously hot here in the UK, and then I tested positive for COVID on the Thursday and my boyfriend tested positive on the Monday, so we were really sick. Yeah, I think I might have filled this in the following week, because look, I used the same pen. Well, who knows? Seems like a really long time ago. Yeah, this week, I think I was back to work this week after being sick, and I don't know, yeah, didn't use it much. Didn't use it much this week, but I like the dots and I really like the deco. This is a nice deco week. I think this was the week that I kind of really got back into just writing stuff down. It kind of also made me kind of think, well, if I'm using the cousin, sometimes I will have to write things in 2 places. So yeah, I think that's why I kind of got back into it. But that's fine. Oh look, I put habit trackers in here again this week. I don't know why. I think maybe I saw Megan Rhiannon using her weeks with the habit trackers on the weekly pages, and I thought it looked really cute, so I did it again this week. Yeah. This is a nice week with the plus minus washi. Then that's a couple of weeks ago. I keep forgetting to move the bookmark. Oh my god, I haven't moved the bookmark for ages. It's because I used the pencil board as a bookmark too. Okay, this is today. I'm filming on a Sunday. I was at my parents' this week, so you know I wasn't doing chores because I wasn't at my house. This is next week, and I'm loving the deco. Let's put the bookmark in. Yeah, this is the day before Halloween, so I don't know, this week leading up to Halloween kind of felt like it needed to be spooky. And here I've put in I just used a little book sticker. That's from It's Paper Co. Yeah, this is my like books thing. I'm so into the book that I'm reading A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness, and I'm so into the book that like I want to like write down that I'm reading it. I'm really enjoying it. And then I got it from a charity shop, and then I got the second book. It's a trilogy, so I got the second book from a charity shop as well. They were together, and I only bought the first one because I thought, well, if I don't like it, then I don't want to have bought two. But I love it, so I went back to see if the second book was still there, and it was. So that was great. I got both for £2.50 each. And then I've just ordered the third one online because I have been looking, but I haven't come across it secondhand. So yeah, I just wanted to be able to have it. Anyway, yeah. I'm also reading Dead Famous by Greg Jenner. That's a non-fiction. Oops, did I just knock the... Sorry. That's a book about the history of celebrity, which is cool. I'm enjoying it. He's very funny. He does one of my favorite podcasts, which is You're Dead to Me, which is a history podcast, but like a comedy history podcast. It's great. Okay, yeah, and then week after next is Halloween on the Monday. So this is a spooky spread as well. Yeah, these big stickers are from Megan Rhiannon, and then I have this lovely kind of spooky washi tape from Jeannie J. Yeah, she's linked in quite a few of my previous videos, her Etsy shop. Also, I put this sticker in ages ago, and my mum and dad have just adopted a kitten, and this sticker looks exactly like their kitten. I will put a picture of her in because she is just, she's like the perfect little witch's cat. I love her so much. Yeah, so it's nice that I've got this little sticker that looks exactly like Anouk. Yeah. So I use these Midori index tabs to also mark the week that I'm on, even though, you know, like when I'm on the go, I'll put the pencil board in, so I can just very easily turn to this page. But I don't know, I like to have the clip as well. Sorry, I'm just gonna drink some tea. I feel like I've been talking really fast. I'm sorry if that's the case. Yes, so let's go to the back now. Okay, so I didn't really make much of a feature of this page, of these notes pages, but this one had like abbreviations or something, and I covered it up so I could use more of this kind of index system because I knew that this is not enough space. I don't know why, like this page should be here, and then there should be a second page of this, like, what's the word? List thingy. Okay, I'm gonna have to cough. Hang on. Okay, cough over. Sorry, everyone. Okay, so anyway, let's go into the pages I have. This is just a normal weeks, by the way, it's not a mega. So yeah, I really don't think I would be able to fill up a mega unless I used it as daily pages, but if I used it as daily pages, then I wouldn't use the cousin, so yeah, I would rather have this and a cousin. Anyway, this is like wish list pages. I don't really ever like have like long standing wish list items, so that's why it's not really full. I did one for general and one for yarn because I'm also a knitter, but if I want yarn, I just get it from work, because I work in a knitting shop. So yeah, I don't know if I'll do this next year. I might. It might more likely be like a Coffee Monsters Co wish list, or like sticker shops I want to order from, but over the page I do have this sticker shops list. Yeah, I kind of started writing these down when I started buying more and more from independent sticker shops, but I don't know, it's nice to have them in here. I also have these weekly cleaning, which I never pay any attention to. Oops. And then I have habit trackers. I'm not going to show you those because they're kind of personal, but yeah, I haven't really been using the October one either. Sometimes I feel like I really need to use them, and then sometimes I feel like I don't need to use them. So yeah, maybe I'll come back to it for November, seeing as it is almost November and this was only filled to like the 9th of October, so I'm never really going to remember things. But yeah, I drew these out up till March because I kind of anticipated using the planner until then, but I'm not going to be using it until then. So yeah, I will set these up for 2023, but I'm not going to beat myself up if I don't use them. And then I have my Animal Crossing Critterpedia. I wrote this in April. I got really back into like really hunting out all of the fish and bugs that I hadn't caught on my Animal Crossing island, and so I looked it up online and I found like when they're going to be on my island and like the times that they are on my island, and I kind of have crossed some of these off. None of the bugs. The bugs are harder than the fish for me. Anyway, and then so in here it's kind of in the back pages, I mean, it's kind of a cross between like things that I like will repeatedly come back to, like this Animal Crossing Critterpedia, for example, and then like notes. So this page I wrote about like Hobonichi thoughts for next year. So this was me trying to make like a pro-con list of like whether I wanted to use the cousin for next year. Oh look, I've written A6 avec. Oh, so I could carry my commonplace book with it. I'm not doing that. Yeah, so I kind of referenced that a couple times, and then yeah, I don't know, it's kind of something that I don't necessarily need to come back to, but at the time I needed to like work it through in my brain, and the only way for me to do that was to write it down. My boyfriend was away for basically the entirety of May, so I wrote like a spending list because it wasn't that we were both here, we were both buying groceries and things that I kind of needed to keep track of that stuff a little bit more. And then this was that says, I don't know if you can read that, to keep in Hobonichis next year. So this was me saying like what I'm going to use different bits of the Hobonichi books for. This is a knitting queue. Again, like, I don't know, like when I just want to cast something on, I'll just do it. I don't necessarily have like a queue of things that I know I'm going to work through systematically. I'm a bit chaotic. But yeah, I've reserved like 3 pages for that. And then I started doing dailies in here. This was before I got the cousin, so this is May and into June. And I did enjoy it. I think they look cute. But as soon as I got the cousin, I abandoned the dailies. yeah. Knitting patterns. This was summer tops, sock patterns. And then I've been using it now as more of like content stuff. So these were like YouTube video ideas. I basically sat down and just like scribbled this entire list. Actually, the pencil and the blue pen, I came back to this list afterwards and added those. Yeah, but yeah, it's good. I think that this works out for me quite well. Okay, so this is the notes that I did for my Hobonichi cousin flip video. And then these are video ideas. This is 2024 planner thoughts, which, oh my god, I'm like, I think because I already have my system for next year, I'm already thinking about what I want to use for the following year, which kind of seems a bit crazy, but I don't know. It's nice to think about. I'm enjoying it. I wrote these notes on the train. I have this yarn that I've had for like years and I don't know what to use it for, but my brain was ticking over on the train, so I wanted to write stuff down, which was good. And then the brown pen is me writing notes for this video, which obviously, I don't know. Once I'd written it down, I knew that I could talk about it. And then today I've just discovered Catherine Karras on YouTube. Really enjoying her videos. I've watched like 3 or 4 this morning. And she has done a book, like vlog, I guess, about vampire books. So, you know, I'm reading A Discovery of Witches, which I know witches is in the title, but it's also a vampire novel. Like there are witches and vampires. And so I'm like really into these like spooky season books at the moment. So that was good. I wrote down the vampire books she mentioned in her video. And I'm also really enjoying this like page divide thing that I'm doing. I think next year I will use these notes pages more now that I'm doing YouTube content. Because you see this took up like over a page. And if I do 1 video a week, like that's quite a lot of pages. But this kind of is it's a bit of a space saving thing, but it is a bit more difficult when it comes to indexing. So, so we shall see. Maybe I just won't index. I'll be just chaos agent and no indexing. So I'm on to page 40. I haven't really used these notes pages much. There's 71, no, 73. Those are some notes when I was speaking to somebody on the phone. So so I haven't used tons, but yeah, it's nice to have them there. And then at the back, the My 100, I've been using this the same way in all 3 of my Hobonichis. This is the books that I've read this year. So I'm currently reading books 50 and 51 because I have 2 on the go at the moment, which is pretty cool. I love to read, so I don't know, it's nice to, I use Goodreads to track what I'm reading, but it's nice to also have this list. It's kind of, I don't know, it's like satisfying to be like, yes, another one off the list. Yeah. So yeah, that is my weeks. And then right in the back there is like this whole pocket of crap. There's like extra note pages, like a couple of stickers there, wrapper from a bubble tea straw, so a few page flags, bit of washi tape, 2 bits of washi tape, and then this is like a list of colours that were for a knitting pattern that I wrote on a receipt when it was really quiet at work, and I just keep that tucked in there. Fits perfectly. So yeah, that's the weeks. So let's put that to one side. Also, this is a really long video. I'm really sorry. Or I don't know, if you like long videos, then that's really nice. Okay, so let's swap. This is my A6. This sticker is not stuck on. I bought 2 of these from Coffee Monsters Co. and it looked cute in here, so I put it in, but I didn't actually stick it on because this is not my main book for this year. The cover is actually the cover off of this. It came with this like frosted matte plastic cover, and I didn't know if it would fit, and I mean you can kind of see it doesn't necessarily fit, but can you see it? It kind of like the spine doesn't sit kind of flush or whatever, but it does fit. So yeah, I think I'll definitely be obviously hanging on to this cover, because I have one on my Midori A6 as well, but that's like a shiny one, like this. But I really like that this is matte. Yeah. So this was a spring start. I bought it in a set with a navy blue Hobonichi cover, but I took it out of the cover when I like came back to it after having abandoned it. And I think somehow I like fell in love with it again out of its cover. Weird, I don't know why. Anyway, in the front is some deco that I really like. This card from the Library of, like, I'm absolutely taking that into my setup for next year. Like, I love that. That's just from a set of papers I got on AliExpress, and this is from the same set too. Yeah. I tipped in a card from, I went past that really fast, but my email address is on there, so I didn't really want to like show it. Maybe I'll just blur it out actually. Yeah, this is like some cutesy deco that's in the front. And then yeah, this card I tipped in, this is from Papershare. So the Calendex in this one I was using as like one-line daily recaps. And obviously like I have filled up all of July and August now, but I haven't gone back to this. And then the monthly calendars I was using as like maybe like a 2-line daily summary, which I like how busy these look, with the deco as well. I love this little devil sticker. But yeah, like I said, I haven't really kept that up. Let's flip through to where the dailies start. Okay, so the turning the page section, I was so keen to use this planner. I started using the turn the page as like the 3 days leading up to April. And then yeah, the like kind of cover page for each month I use as like a goals page. I have to say, like, every time I look through this planner I feel very like inspired, and like it feels very nostalgic, because I actually didn't use this for like a huge amount of time. I used it between April and the end of June, so right up until July. I don't know, it's so nice that it's so busy, but the cousin gives me so much more space. So yeah, I know also that I got a Weeks for 2023, but I'm also like wrestling with myself as to whether or not I want to buy the A6 avec and use that instead of the Weeks, and use the Weeks for something else, because I do really miss this format. Who knows? The only thing that's stopping me is the fact that I've already spent money on a Weeks, and the A6 avec is obviously more money, so I don't know. It's like spending more money, I mean. Yeah, we'll see. I'm sure I'll update you in a future video. Yeah, it's nice to put in like receipts and things. I bought Woman Eating by Claire Coda on this day. What was that? 10th of May. Really enjoyed that book. I also was doing weekly reflections on a Sunday and was like tipping them in, or like paper clipping them in. I don't really do weekly reflections anymore. I tried doing monthly, but I forgot to do it for September. I'll try and do it in October. This is a business card from Megan Rhiannon. Sunday reflections. Obviously you can see some days I wrote more than others, but I think pretty much every day was, you know, the page was really full. Yeah, not tons of stickers, some stickers, some washi, you know, here I didn't use any, like. That's from Patreon, from Tabatai. That was my tattoo that I now have. It's kind of cool to see it there and then to like know that it's also on my skin. Sunday reflections. Oh, this is when I started writing with this beautiful brown ink. Happy Mail from Love Soup. Okay, and look, this was July, and now this is all like backfilled. So I'm just going to go through this quite fast because they're not very full pages. So this was me like basically going through my cousin and then filling up into this book, basically like summaries of what I'd written in the cousin. Which, yeah, I don't know. Seems a shame that I have all this like space that I haven't used, but I don't know, it's like an evolution, isn't it? So I don't mind it so much. I do like getting it out and doing this backfilling every now and again. So this is, we're on to August now. That's my tattoo. Another receipt. That's some needles I bought. Knitting needles. I put a cinema ticket in here. We went to see Nope. Such a good film. If you like aliens and you haven't seen this film, you have to see this film. I'm a big science fiction nerd, so, well, science fiction and fantasy. Coffee Monsters tapes that I swatched. Okay, so now we're on to September. I did actually pull this out yesterday in anticipation of filming this video and started filling it up again, which I actually really enjoyed doing. Some really shitty drawings of my tattoos that I also have now. Sorry for the swear. Yeah, so, okay, so now it's like not full, but I was putting in things that I, like this is the day my Hobonichi order arrived. So I've been putting in things, but not writing. I will come back to it, like I absolutely will fill these pages up. I think I'm gonna like continue this all the way through till March. Like I'm definitely gonna have, I want this book to be full. So yeah, I filled in the October goals. I also somehow like skipped loads of pages in September, but then started doing October. Anyway, washi swatches, pen and washi swatches, and then this is this weekend. So I've actually done like a little to-do list and like a little tiny recap. Love Soup, Happy Mail. Yeah, that's it. And then at the back, I was doing monthly reflections in the back. I only have done April, May, June. And then I've got pen swatches, ink swatches, and then the My 100, which I need to fill up because like I showed you, I'm on to 40, I've read 49 books now, but here is only 42, so yeah. So yes, so whoops, just knocked the camera, I will cut that out. But yeah, so sorry, I'm on to 42. On to 42 books in here, but actually I've read 49, so I just need to fill those up. In the back is a little bit of deco, sheet of stickers. This came with my Laban ink, and I just like that. I wish I could like somehow have it all open up like that, but it's too long. Maybe I should, no, it's still too long even if I took this bit off. Anyway, it's nice to have that tucked in there. So yeah, those are my weeks and my A6. Thank you so much for watching this really long video, if you're still here. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm always happy to answer questions. And yeah, thank you again. If you enjoyed this video and you aren't subscribed to me, I would love it if you were. I post quite a lot about Hobonichi every couple of weeks, so amongst other things, but like this is a real passion of mine, so I will always be posting videos about Hobonichi. So yeah, thank you so much, and I will speak to you soon. Bye everyone.